Hi, and welcome to Work in the Yard with Will. So, guys, I have to be honest with you. I almost put a hole in my house. Would you believe that? I tell you what happened. So my wife comes home and she's like, "You know what? I think we need something on this back wall over here on the patio to kind of give it a pop of color." I'm like, "Okay, so what you want to do?" So she decides she wants to get these mounted up on the wall, and I don't know which way we're gonna mount them just yet. Maybe one here, maybe one down there. And we got a few items we're gonna put in there. We're gonna take a few of these items here and put them on there and fill it up. So we're we're sitting here discussing it, and she's like, "So how are we gonna hang it?" I was like, "Well, I got hooks, I got hangers. It's just a little bit of siding. We can drill right into it. It's not a problem." And then I started doing some research. I was like, "There's got to be a better way. Is there?" Hi, and welcome to Work in the Yard with Will. All right, so the last time I was over here on this back wall, I was starting to record a video to say I almost put a hole in my house. And so what that alluded to is that I have some items we're going to hang on the wall to try to give a little pop of color back here. And instead of using your traditional hooks, hang hooks, or brackets, I discovered a small device after some research. Let's flip the camera around and see if I can give you an idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so there you have it. So this is what I discovered. Vinyl siding hooks. Apparently, all you have to do is take these things, stick it into the siding, and it creates hanging power up to 15 to 20 pounds per item you hang on the siding. These are a lot safer than what I was going to talk about as far as putting a hole in the siding, so I'm glad I took my time and did my research. Backside, I have some instructions. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, and Step 4. All right, we're going to give this thing a try and see how it goes. Okay, so there you have it. I got the position that I think I want for the wall. I'm going to put one down here. You simply stick it in and pop it in. Let's try that again. All right, stick it in and roll it down. Okay. Let's try another one here up here. Stick it in. May have to go a little bit higher. Okay. There we go. We have one. And it looks like you got to go up just a hair. And there you have it. All right, there you have it. 2 items nicely hung on the wall and no holes. And it appears that I can easily remove this. If I don't like how high or how low this is hanging, I can move this around. Let's go ahead and get these things potted up. Okay, so we've already potted up one of these plants here, and I'm gonna show you how I did that. One little tidbit to note is that the bottom of these planters or these sconces do not have holes in them. And my wife and I, we talked about, should we drill holes in it? What should we do for drainage? So instead of putting any holes in there, what we decided to do is just use this decorative rock and put it in there, and that'll serve as our drainage to reduce the amount of having to water it. I got a combination of some peat moss and some regular potting soil that I'm gonna put on top of the rocks. So I shouldn't have to water this often. Once it gets wet, it's going to maintain its moisture, and it should be fine. All right, so we have our first plant going in, Celosia. I've already added the red rocks, which you've seen. I have that to the back. Next, I'm going to add some pink vinca over there. I decided to take my secateurs out and to trim back those blooms. One, so it can even out the plant, and to also to promote some more blooms as it grows in the container. Next thing I'm going to add is the golden creeping Jenny, because I wanted to have something, or my wife wanted to have something spill over the front. Actually, my wife actually picked out all of these plants to go in this container. Added some pink begonias off to the side. Also adding some peat moss and potting soil to kind of go around the base of those plants. The next thing I'm going to do is add some fertilizer. This is Miracle-Gro Shake and Feed. Lastly, I'm going to take the red rocks and put those around it. Okay, there you have it. There are 2 wall sconces potted up and sitting up there on the wall, and I didn't put a hole in the siding. Once again, thank you for watching Working the Yard with Will.